Motocross is an easy one. Field hockey. Motocross, just like MotoGP, parallel Christ. Interesting. But badminton. Cycling goes to father. Beautiful. And I really like, well, I have a bike. Cycling. 73. Father. And you can squeeze more details out of that. You have to pop off 15 to make father. So I see this again. We've seen this many times now. We're just like, oh my goodness, this will hit it home to you. Cycling, just like lightning and thunder, both end have, just like the word London. Okay, they end. Their syllables end in father. Cycling, where father technically gets the last word on the syllables. So that is exceptional. And this is the, in fact, cycling is flawless for lightning. And the reason people do cycling is because they like to go fast. And then you get those speed bicycles and the downhill races, and people are literally flying like lightning. And that's the reason man does cycling. He wants to move faster. But look at what God has ordained for father in cycling and lightning. The 28 is sitting right here. And then the 30 is, of course, the ing. That is a miracle. And then the rest balances the whole thing because it makes multiples of 3. C plus L is 15. Down here, this is 21 plus more 3s. 21 plus 21, 42. So cycling parallels lightning, and we know that God the Father controls all lightning, and He's sovereign over cycling too. Amazing, isn't it? There, I got really satisfied. And as a confirmation, God Father does the same thing with the word thunder. Thunder, where the last syllables equal 58. Thunder, lightning, cycling, 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 lightning. There's your Father on it. Cycling, lightning. I'm going cycling like lightning to the glory of the Father. Cycling like lightning. Interestingly, the word like parallels father, and I believe it uses the same digits as cycling. Cycling like lightning. That's what you call good mathematical poetry. I'm going cycling like lightning, honey. I don't know if I'll be back. I might crash into something and there'll be a boom. Honey, I'm going cycling like lightning. Isn't the famous race jersey even yellow? You know the famous leader of the Tour de France, the yellow jersey they call it. I'm going cycling, honey. I'm going cycling like lightning. I might never come back. Call me the Flash. There you go. That's awesome. So we solved cycling. That was worth it. Swimming we did. Snooker, ironically, parallels father perfectly. Pool equals father. 3 plus accuracy. Table tennis, we've done gymnastics. Okay, this is one that we really have to do. We know gymnastics parallels father. Now let's just ram it through the computer and get, because there's so many letters, it's just ridiculous how much there is in here. Son, geez. I'm curious about Christ though. Well, there's just so many instances of everything in gymnastics. It'll take a whole team to squeeze all the glory out of this one. Oh my gosh, look at the love in gymnastics, the bookends and the center. That's just disturbingly. Gymnastics is so well-rounded that that's why you just know everyone, every member of the Trinity is just basking in this one. There's Holy Ghost, stunningly. That's ridiculous. The Holy Ghost in gymnastics is ridiculous. I mean, there's the Holy in this perfect spacing fest. In fact, Holy at the front. That's disturbing. You know, of course Christ is in there, Jesus is in there. If I was to just do a manual look at the word gymnastics and shoot from my gut, what would I say? Well, yeah, the love is staring me in the face with sand. There's a lot of plus ones. That is glaring to me. I see, again, what we just saw in cycling, where you get the famous STS ending for father. A gymnast ends in ST. Well, there's only one thing, so this to me is obvious, how father gets the last word on gymnastics, because he gets the STS. Gymnastics. Okay, he gets the last. If God gets the last word, if Father gets the last word on all gymnasts, did I spell this right? Gymnasts. Is that how you spell gymnasts? With S, with an A? Yeah, of course it is. So there, to me, Father gets the last word. That's what jumps out at me the most. Father gets the last word on gymnastics and gymnasts. There's your famous STS, Father. And that's similar to what he ordained in cycling and lightning and thunder, where he gets the last syllable here. I see a happy coming through here, the word gay. I see a lot of plus ones, which, I mean, oh my gosh, this is Holy Father. Gymnast is Holy Father in order. And that's beautiful. That is glaring to me. Look at how these letters spell holy. The Y is the Y, the MN is the half-love OL, differing from a single letter apiece by O and L, and then a G and A equals the H. So this is clearly screaming out the word holy to me. So gymnast equals Holy Father. And when you see those gymnasts do what they do, you really feel like saying Holy Father sometimes. Like, I can't believe what I'm watching. Like, that woman's flexibility is too much for words, which is why we turn to numbers. Okay, there you go. Gymnast equals Holy Father. Flawless. And then, so now gymnastics just adds like pure threes to the party. Keep the Trinity Fest going. Now, if you wanted to find some father-father doubles and all this gymnastic stuff. And so Holy Ghost, there's your holy. We know that that's screaming out holy. To get ghost, you just add an I. Holy Ghost. Cool. Holy. And what is this? Yeah, 70. Yeah, it's just obviously screaming out Father. There. Gymnastics is so huge. Interestingly, yeah, even that is Father plus 6. Pop off the AE. Dancers parallels Father. This is amazing. Dancers, this is going to hit home. Dancers is Father plus 6. It's all for the Trinity. And gymnasts is Father plus 60. There you go. I mean, most gymnasts are dancers. So there you go. Dancers is Father plus 6. Gymnasts is Father plus 60. It's all offsets of 6s. But you see how Father is the creator of all this. He's the maker of all the dancers. He's the maker of all the gymnasts. You're just having this giant heyday. Cool. Not bad for a day's work. Okay, so let's see. Gymnastics. You knew this is a big one. And the love is at the center and the bookends. A lot of love. Like, gymnastics is just so loaded. I mean, it's got some of my favorite words sitting in it. Gyms is pure plus ones. I had this word from the Lord. Pure plus ones. And it's so cool because the plus ones go up in 6s. By the way, this is identical with what God ordained in the famous word orgasm, okay? Where all these 4 plus 1s make a gorgeous overall plus 1 for Father, okay? Gyms, okay? God gave gyms for people's enjoyment, pleasure. But look at how the letters go up in 6s. G goes up 6 to an M, goes up 6 to an S, goes up 6 to a Y. For an overall offset of Father plus 6. Okay, that equals dancers. Dancers in the gyms, doing their training. Like, it's all for the glory and pleasure of Father. Like gymnastics, you're like, that is like the universal human body presentation. What else? That to me, the STS was glaring. The love is glaring. I mean, the word saints is sitting in gymnastics. Right there. That's ridiculous. Saints, this is amazing. That equals the Lord. And then what's left over is Son. You know? You start to see all the Trinity in this giant fest. And saints, of course, yeah. That's disturbing. And then what's amazing is that's a double, that's added 24. That adds 24, doubled. Saints. What else do we see in gymnastics? I mean, one of my favorite phrases is the gym. 3 plus 2s get married with 3 plus 1s perfectly to make beautiful 3s. Zero it down to a gymnast. That's easy. A gymnast. Just quickly, just trim that down. See who we. Right. Yeah, Jesus Christ and their Son, Father. It's just ridiculous how. Oh, the word yams. Like you just know gymnastics is basically the most loaded set of letters in the history of the universe for the entire Trinity. But I'm just here to give you an introduction. Okay, gymnastics. Alrighty then. Should we solve a famous few apparati? The balance beam. This is a Christ one. Balance beam goes to Christ. Christ minus 18. So this is really neat. Yeah, put the gymnast on top of the balance beam. How do you spell pommel horse? Everyone's favorite fun apparati. Pommel horse. Oh man, watch this. Pommel horse is perfectly a Jesus Christ combo. 3 plus 1s, this is awesome. In fact, pommel equals Jesus. Woo! You see how much there is to do? Now you're no longer a bored spectator. I mean, you can solve every word in your eyes everywhere you go. You're not bored when you go watch gymnastics anymore. You're solving every word that's coming into your face. And it's all perfect. Pommel equals Jesus. And look, this is so perfect. The two M's differ from the S's by 6. The P differs from the J by 6. The E is the E and the O differs from the U by 6. Amazing. Like, I'm so thrilled by pommel horse that I need to open a document and read more and see more. Look at this guy. Pommel horse, Jesus Christ. So Jesus Christ, who's on top of Jesus Christ? Well, God the Father. Well, who's this man? Well, he's a man made in the image of God. So the pommel horse, it's just amazing, all the symbolism in all this. So pommel horse is a Jesus Christ. You know, well, what's on top? Well, the person made in God's image, Father, is on top of all this. Jesus Christ is God, but you're just like, it's also called a side horse. Amazing. Anyways, but famously, pommel equals Jesus. But the letter for letter, where did that word come from? I have no idea. You can look it up. It's an artistic gymnastics apparatus traditionally used by male gymnasts. Oh, yeah. Well, that's interesting. It's used by males because, you know, a male, of course, particularly father on top of, anyways, metal frame with a wooden body, leather cover, with foam, rubber, and leather with plastic handles. You can easily find father and handles, pop off 5 points, that's easy. And so the handles aren't, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, look at how early that goes back. Unbelievable. I've solved saddles before. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's an artificial horse. Alexander the Great is believed to have used 2 to practice mounting and dismounting with speed. Oh my gosh. And then they have the official dimensions here. This goes way back, man. Man, we might have to solve the uneven bars and the parallel bars after this, and the trampoline. Unbelievable. So you can solve all the different moves and stuff like here, but I just want to start with the name of the event. Where did it come from? Why is it called pommel? Like, where on earth? There's so many things to solve here. I mean, the word scissors goes to father. The word swings equals the father. You know, you can solve all that. But I'm just the pommel horse, first of all, Jesus Christ. And then what's on top? Okay, pommel horse is Jesus Christ. What's on top? Very clearly, the man made in God's image. Father. Father is on top of Jesus Christ. That is exactly what's on display when you're watching a person work the pommel horse. It's the icon of God the Father on top, who is above Jesus Christ the Son. So, take heed. You are made in the image of God. So there's Father icon on top of Jesus Christ. Father is always on top, okay? That's the metaphor everywhere. So, And the same thing, so now that you know that the word horse goes to Christ, you think, what's on top of the horse? Well, you know, the person made in God's image, the Father. Horse and rider, but horse is Christ minus 12. Good night. And the letter for letter design. Again, an H is an H, T differs. In order. Like, look at, I've done this before. It's like the S is the S, the T is the +2, the H is the +2, these divide by 3. It's obvious how Christ is horse. Pommel is 2 syllables, just like Jesus. Pommel horse is perfectly Jesus Christ. The pommel horse is Jesus Christ. So, righto, should we solve some other gym apparatus? How about the uneven bars? Seeing as we're hitting it out of the park, and then we can do the parallel bars, and then we can do the trampoline, let's go to the gym! The gymnast gym! I always love trampolines. Where's the Wikipedia article? Okay, so we're going to analyze the word trampoline. Oh my gosh. Trampoline is a Christ-Father combo. It equals 1, 2, 3, but we're going to find how it's a Christ-Father combo in the letters trampoline. It's going to blow your mind. Uneven bars. Man, they always have such beautiful costumes. Okay, so we can look at the uneven bars, and we can look at the parallel bars. Where I mean, this takes you back to the playground. My goodness. I mean, remember when you swung on the monkey bars? We can solve monkey bars if you want. In fact, monkey goes to father, bars goes to father. But where's the parallel bars? So well, we can get these. I'm just going to poke around here, preach on what I see. We know that father gets the last word. The word bars is father minus 18. Okay, let's just leave it at that. Now, what do we see here? Ooh, amazingly, uneven is a Christ-Father combo. See, now this is where you get into the hyper-efficiency and the technical grittiness of God that is so mind-blowing. And now I also want to look at the parallel bars, okay? So, parallel and uneven bars. Parallel equals Christ. Oh my gosh. Parallel equals Christ. And I've been saying parallel all the time. Parallel equals Christ. All right, and then bars. Well, parallel bars. Enough said. And then you can get father in that by popping off the AR. Or by taking off an A. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful finding father in parallel. I mean, he is parallel in the word parallel, but there's many ways to do it, but here's the most beautiful that I see. In literal, like it looks like a pair of parallel bars, finding father in parallel. PR, the dead center father, LL, the bookends father. I just created a set of parallel bars for father in the word parallel, which adds to Christ in total. You're just like, click, boom. Here's the intelligence of God before your face. Parallel bars, that was glaring. So, the uneven bars. Of course they're called the uneven bars. Why wouldn't they be called the uneven bars? That's what they had to be called. Uneven. What do I see? I know, oh, simple as this. I love, this is going to blow your mind. The word even goes to father. By the way, the word odd, I get to preach on some very famous stuff here. By the way, the word positive and negative are also a father-Christ combo. Okay, Christ, obviously, Christ gets the word negative, or even just the N. Father gets the word positive. Jesus, or Christ, gets the word odd. Father gets the word even. So that's exactly what we see in uneven. Christ gets the word un. Even goes to father. Uneven is a Christ-Father combo, which is Latafilov. Bars, as I see it, goes to father. Now, if you're really cool, you understand that bar, all by itself, just like the word ball. I mean, gymnasts are like